I returned from work and opened the door of my apartment. I was greeted with the familiar yet lonely space that I occupy every night of my existence. I try to remain as optimistic about life as I possibly can, but I prepare yet another lonely meal. It's dark. It's 2:30 in the morning as I gaze through the window at the apartments across the road. I wonder who else is awake with me, trying as hard as I am to convince myself that this life is worth living. Now you might be wondering why I'm taking the time to illustrate such a somber state of affairs. Well, just listen to a few statistics. Major depression is the most common mental health disorder in the Western world. About 20% of the world's population experience anxiety. More than 30% of people suffer from insomnia. Loneliness is likely to increase your risk of death by 29%. And by the way, loneliness, as with other mental issues, is not so easily seen, but it's felt on a very deep level. 50% of first marriages, 60% of second marriages, and 73% of third marriages end in divorce.
Hi, I'm John Campbell. I'm a counselor and I teach and I coach. I have a passion for helping people that are struggling or in distress with emotional and mental trauma. And these are afflictions that will find their way into everyone's life at some point. My desire is to create an awareness in everyone that despite the terrible statistics we heard earlier, that life can be beautiful and life is well worth living. I can help you to ease the trauma and the suffering that you're experiencing. But at the same time, I'm able to teach you the tools that can help you to cope, not only now, but in future too, because trauma and pain have no timeline. It can happen to us at any time. And the better prepared we are, the easier it becomes to deal with it. Just know and understand that pain is part of the human condition. We will all experience pain, whether it be physical or mental, at some point in our lives. But suffering, well, that's optional. We don't have to suffer the way that we do. But we suffer because we don't understand, we don't have the tools. And most of the time we're lost and we have nowhere to go. We don't know which way is out. Well, with me, you'll have the opportunity just to be you, to fully express yourself with no judgment. I won't judge you. I cannot judge you. I haven't walked the same journey through this life that you have. But know this, there'll be comfort, there'll be understanding. So I look forward to hearing from you, and thank you so much for listening.